All right, welcome to Makeup, Music, and Film. We have Andeez Donut Shop in the house. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
You doing all right?
Yes, I'm well, thank you.
Good. We're gonna start off with like where you started, like where you grew up. So tell us where you grew up. Did you grow up in Oklahoma City?
Yes, well, I went to Mustang Elementary, maybe all the way up to the 5th grade, and then I lived on the northwest side of Oklahoma City, went to Western Oaks, graduated from Putnam City West. So I'm a native here to Oklahoma.
All right. So what kind of work did you do when you was growing up in here in Oklahoma City?
Well, I did some customer service work. Well, most of my background would have been in customer service. Did a little bit of technical support.
Okay.
Then I branched out and got my own business. I have a commercial janitorial service, and then I started doing taxes, things like that. And then I also managed a donut shop prior.
Oh, okay. So do you still have those same businesses as well? Like
I do.
Okay, so you
Yes.
have okay. All right, I didn't know that.
Yes.
All right. So tell me, why did you decide the donut company?
Well, actually, like I said, I was managing one, and then my son, he actually started out. His first job was at a donut shop when he was 14, so he really kind of knew what he was doing. And then, like, doing the janitorial service, I was going out to Kingfisher, and my first thought of really opening one was, I was thinking about opening one in Kingfisher, because just going out there, I'm like, they just have this one shop, and you know, it's just a regular donut shop. And I was like, yeah, I think I could bring something new to a small town. And I was just thinking about, the overhead costs, and I was like, well, it'd probably be cheaper, to get started in a smaller town.
Okay.
And then what actually happened is the guy got sick that owned, this was previously a donut shop, and he had gotten sick. And then the owner of the actual building reached out to us and just offered the opportunity to come look at the building. I came and looked at the building, and we just started working out the logistics from there.
Okay, so you said you kind of managed the donut shop, so that you kind of got familiar how to make donuts.
Right, people mostly thought I owned it. I would do everything, like a lot of paperwork, did the taxes, also doing the taxes for the donut shop too. It was like, okay, so I need to get into donuts.
All right. So your son, did he work at the donut shop with you, or did he have he worked separate, different locations?
He worked at the same one that I did.
Okay, so I was thinking, did he influence you to start a donut company?
No, well, actually, I worked part-time. I was doing my customer service, working at Cox, and then I started working part-time. This is when I was younger, before I moved to Texas. I kind of started working there just on a part-time basis. This is when I was younger, and he was just still in business all that time. And I was like, well, my son needs a job. I moved down the street at that time. It was like, boom.
Okay, so you was already, okay.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with the name Andeez? Did it come like with your name, because your name's Andrea? So?
It was a little bit like that, and a couple of people, just trying to run some names across. Was like, you could go with Andeez, like a play on your name, you know. And then I was like, Andeez, I don't know. And then I was talking to my sons about it. I was like, well, what do you guys think about Andeez? And then my son was like, yeah, you could say, come grab a coffee. Andeez Donuts. I was like, that's it. Okay. That's what we're going with.
All right. Tell me, so why did you decide the city of Edmond?
Like I said, it was a decision made for me. It was just a golden opportunity when the people called and they wanted someone to get into this location. Okay. I felt like it was a prime opportunity. Okay. Like I said, my partner, Quincy, he was really helpful in getting everything started, because I basically just came home to him and was like, okay, we got a donut shop and this is what we're doing. Okay. He's like, huh? Because he's really particular about the money. So on that aspect, he wants to make sure everything is budgeted. I'm the more impulsive one. Okay. Like, okay, yes, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And it just came to fruition.
All right, so how long have you been in business at this establishment?
We opened in June of last year.
Okay, so June, okay. So not so last. Okay, so it hasn't been a year yet.
No, it's just been about 8 months.
Yeah. All right, so it's a lot of donut places here all over the city.
Right.
So what makes your donut shop so special?
Well, I just think like, well, we do use a potato recipe which is a little bit different than our competitors. I also make all of the frostings homemade, like we make a homemade chocolate. We make our own maple instead of just store-bought, and you put it on top, you know, and everything's made with lots of love.
All right. All right. Well, that concludes our interview, and I appreciate your time and your contribution to the community and having people wake up in the morning with sugar rush and things like that. Now, this is your time. Do you want any shout outs? You want anything to shout out your location? Let everybody know.
Yes, we're located at 118 East 15th Street in Edmond. That's just west of Boulevard. Andeez Donuts. Feel free to look us up, share our page, Andeez Donuts, Facebook. Our Instagram is at Andeez Donuts. And of course, TikTok is Andeez Donuts as well.
All right, I appreciate your time. And we're going to be showing some back scene footage here in a minute. So y'all look at it. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you.
It's a pleasure.
Hey, we're at Andeez Donuts shop here in Edmond, Oklahoma City, and we're gonna go behind the scenes and we're gonna check it out. So follow us. Woo! Think of music and film.
Hey, thank you so much. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Check out, get the donut.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
You guys have a great day.
We're going behind the scenes of Andeez Donuts.
Okay, here's the good pudding. You came at a pretty good time. He's making some kolache pockets.
Okay. So how you start this?
You want to come right down here real fast? I'll show you a quick little method. I take this, as you can see, put in a little ball, something like a bouillon ball, but not a bouillon ball, you know what I'm saying? Place it dead center right there. We take this other little piece right here. And all these are homemade, from scratch recipes. Place it as such, as it looks kind of a little raggedy right there, right? So what we do is we take this right here, right, real fast. Make a little set right here. Boom, 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 right? From over here, which usually we'll have a whole set, drop it down. And you want to always make sure your grease is clean. If you can't see the bottom of your rack or something, you probably shouldn't even be in the kitchen.
Right.
And I set it here as such. Let the little grease get to it, and it pop up. About 30 to 45 seconds, we'll flip it over. In about 3 or 4 minutes, I'll show you the end product.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, so you give us the
rundown.
The rundown
So
how
over
you
here,
make the donuts.
On the rundown, what you got here is your base dough, right?
Okay.
You got anything from a 1 quart to a 4 quart to a 2 quart, which we mix in here. We
Okay.
put our special blends over here. These are special blends that we got that come up with a potato base.
Okay.
And we use different things for our crunches, like we might use a little blueberry, but all our stuff is natural preservatives. So making the dough.
Okay.
You take a 4 quart, basically put it in here, you scoop it out.
Okay.
From there we move on to our yeasting process, which this deals with the yeast and gauges on how much yeast you're going to put in there. Then from there we have a little agent that we put in there. A little agent. Sprinkle that over the top, we mix it in, pour another batch of dough, mix it for about 11 minutes. In 11 minutes, it comes out. We take it from there, out the bowl that you see right here. We place it here, scoop it out. And it comes out somewhat like this right here. It'll come out like this.
Okay.
And so what we do with this process is we might take a little flour here. You got to excuse the table.
It's okay.
A little flour, get off my hands and out there. And what we would do when we first start is we would take, push it together. What this is doing is pressing the air out the dough.
Okay.
Getting all the air and stuff out the dough. And you press it down, we do it again. The process is to do it again. Now, this is what we call rolling the dough. All right. The reason we call it rolling the dough is because you roll it up right there, and this will sit up under the bag for maybe 10 to 15 minutes or until the flour crack, and then it's ready to be rolled out.
Okay, roll
into
it.
this form right here, which I'm working on right now. So y'all can see the pockets. Got a big rush on the pockets, and everything is good.
How do you make the shapes of the donuts?
How do you make the shapes of the donuts? So this is these are the different cutters that we use.
Okay.
Say we might use these for the fields that you got the Bavarian cream and your whipped cream in. These right here, you would use for like your fields. You know what I'm saying? Your field donuts. We use these for twists
Okay.
and
Okay.
different things like that.
That's awesome.
And then our regular old glaze. And this is how you get your donut holes.
Oh, that's how you get.
You
Okay.
roll it out, and then this little part pop out. That's the donut holes, which we got different donut holes. We got strawberry crunch. We got different varieties. So we don't do everything traditional here, but with the basis of everything is traditional. But then we think outside the box. We're always thinking outside the box. None of our cooks or none of our clerks are afraid to venture out. We give them that freedom. You know, because most people, when you work a job, they got a set way that you do something. Yeah, the basis of the ingredients is set, but we all about advancing and growing. So, with all that said, you know, come check us out.
Fritter, no problem. We also on the fritters, we have strawberry, peach, blueberry, and I have one cherry left. Well, thank you. We would like for you to come out to Andeez. We're located at 118 East 15th Street in Edmond. That's just west of Boulevard in the Edmond Plaza. We would like to let you know that we also do deliveries, depending on your area, for a small fee. And please don't hesitate to give us a call ahead. If you have large orders, we can accommodate those. Our number is 405-998-3660. You can also follow us on social media at Andeez Donuts, Andeez Donuts Facebook, Andeez Donuts at Instagram, and Andeez Donuts at TikTok. And we are having a St. Patty's Day special, so it'll be your lucky day. You come in, mention this, and that'll get you 10% off your order.
All right.